Welcome. Today we are learning about the Cod Wars after World War II. Iceland's economy depended almost entirely on fishing. Cod wasn't just food, it was survival. But there was one big problem. British trawlers were venturing into Iceland's waters, hauling massive catches and leaving little for the locals. In 1958, Iceland made a bold move. They extended their fishing limits from 4 miles off their coast to 12 miles, banning foreign boats. Britain wasn't having it. The Royal Navy, the pride of the British Empire, was sent to protect its fishing fleets. And just like that, the First Cod War began. Iceland's Coast Guard had just 7 small patrol boats. Britain had a global naval powerhouse. On paper, this wasn't even a fight, but Iceland had something Britain didn't: home advantage. Icelandic ships used a secret weapon called net cutters, long steel arms designed to slice through British trawlers' fishing lines. As lines were cut and nets destroyed, tensions rose. Ships began ramming each other in the freezing North Atlantic seas. Yet despite the chaos, neither side wanted a full-scale war. After 3 years of standoffs, Britain finally backed down and accepted Iceland's 12-mile fishing limit. But this wasn't the end. It was only the beginning. In 1972, Iceland struck again. This time, they expanded their exclusive fishing zone to 50 miles. Britain was furious. Royal Navy frigates escorted British trawlers deep into disputed waters. Icelandic boats responded with net cutters and aggressive maneuvers. The standoffs turned violent. Icelandic patrols fired live ammunition. British warships rammed Icelandic vessels. Fishermen hurled chains, anchors, and even boiling water across decks. It wasn't just a fight over fish, it was a fight for national survival. Iceland wasn't done yet. In 1975, they made their boldest move yet, claiming a 200-mile exclusive fishing zone. Britain sent more warships. Iceland sent more patrols. Collisions became so frequent that sailors called it bumper cars at sea. But Iceland had one powerful card to play. They threatened to leave NATO and shut down the Keflavik Air Base, a crucial U.S. Cold War outpost. The U.S. and NATO panicked. They pressured Britain to back down. And finally, in 1976, Britain withdrew its fleets. Iceland won. Over nearly 2 decades, Iceland fought 3 Cod Wars. And against all odds, they won every single one. Iceland secured its 200-mile exclusive fishing zone, protecting its economy and shaping international maritime law. For Britain, it was a humiliating defeat. The Royal Navy, the greatest on earth, had been outmaneuvered by a nation of fewer than 300,000 people. The Cod Wars were never really about fish. They were about sovereignty, survival, and national pride. Iceland showed the world that even the smallest nations could stand up to giants and win. History is full of unlikely victories. Want more stories like this? Hit subscribe and join the journey.